Subject videos for B.Com, B.B.A, M.Com and M.B.A of all universities of India and foreign countries are available at channelmwn.com. Cotton balance sheet based on supply and demand of cotton bales is in lakh bales as shown in the chart. Projection of GDP by different rating agencies is shown in the chart. Prices of different categories of sovereign gold bond for January and March are shown in the chart. The chart shows that JSW Steel ranks first among the top 5 global steel companies. The chart shows the comparison of the monthly salaries of Member of Parliament and regular workers for 1918 and 2025. 1. JSW Steel Limited has emerged as the world's most valuable steel company, surpassing industry giants like ArcelorMittal and Nucor Corp. The Indian steelmaker now boasts a market capitalization of $30.31 billion, outpacing its closest competitors by $91 million to $3 billion. It plans to expand to 43.5 MT by FY28 and 51.5 MT by FY31. 2. Kalpataru Projects International (KPIL) and its international subsidiaries have secured orders worth 2,366 crore rupees in the domestic and global markets. The new orders include orders in the transmission and distribution (T&D) business in the country and overseas market and order in the buildings and factories B&F business across India. 3. S&P Global Ratings cut India's GDP growth projections to 6.5% for the next fiscal as it expects that economies in the APAC region will feel the strain of rising U.S. tariffs and pushback on globalization. In its economic outlook for Asia-Pacific, APAC. 4. India is open to cutting tariffs on more than half of U.S. imports worth $23 billion in the first phase of a trade deal the two nations are negotiating, two government sources said, the biggest cut in years, aimed at fending off reciprocal tariffs. The South Asian nation wants to mitigate the impact of U.S. President Donald Trump's reciprocal worldwide tariffs set to take effect from April 2, a threat that has disrupted markets and sent policymakers scrambling, even among Western allies. 5. Venezuela's share in India's oil imports was already declining when COVID and U.S. sanctions dealt a blow to its exports to India. While the country had a 10.3% share in India's imports in 2013, this declined to 5.6% by 2019 and further to 3.6% in 2020. Venezuela again found some ground in the Indian market in 2024, rising to become India's 10th largest exporter of crude oil with $1.8 billion of exports. The U.S. threat is again expected to halt trade from the country. 6. According to a report released by Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation on March 25. The amount of energy spent to generate a rupee of GDP, also called energy intensity, improved further in FY24 compared with the previous fiscal. The overall energy intensity has witnessed a slight improvement during FY 2023-24. In FY 2023-24, it took 0.2180 megajoules of energy to generate 1 Indian rupee of GDP as compared to 0.2192 megajoules per INR of GDP in FY 2022-23. Subject videos for B.Com, B.B.A, M.Com and M.B.A of all universities of India and foreign countries are available at channelmwn.com. Presented by Dr. M. Wilson, Professor, Author and Publisher. Thank you.